Welcome to November. Wow, can't believe we're in November already. In today's video, I want to talk about how Sober October went. Not just the sober part, but also the part of the other challenges that I had put in place for myself. So just to recap on the other challenges, I wanted to weight train consistently 5 days a week. I wanted to add mobility and flexibility to each of those sessions. I wanted to wear my weighted vest for up to 10,000 steps a day. I also wanted to do some like microneedling and red light therapy mask on a consistent basis. So I'll tell you how I did with each of those things. First of all, so weight training. Yes, I consistently went 5 days a week. Twice a week, I did back and biceps. Twice a week, I did chest, triceps, and shoulders. And once a week, I did legs. And for every session, I added in balance and mobility. You know, I did things like standing on one leg. I did, single leg deadlifts. I did some core work, all to get stronger with the main goal of being able to do the old man test, which I will link to my attempt at that. I really noticed that by being consistent, I got stronger. Take a look at this video. Like a long time ago, I was able to do 30 pounds dumbbell presses, but I haven't been able to do that for a long time. But being consistent this month, yeah, I finally did it again. And all my weights, pretty much every exercise, I've gone up in weight. And truly, it's because I'm regularly going to the gym and I'm doing that progressive overload, because at the end of the day, my goal is to get stronger. When it came to walking with my vest, originally I wanted to split up those walks into two, but I just ended up doing usually 9 to 10,000 continuous steps. And now my vest is a 20-pound vest, and I will do a video talking about how I felt with the vest and, did it make any difference to me and why I wanted to actually wear a weighted vest. Now, the only time I didn't do it was when I ran, because I was running 2 or 3 days a week for my marathon training. And, I just felt that the run, if I ran, especially when one of them was a long run, that was sufficient for the day. Don't want to, necessarily go out there and kill myself when I feel I've already done enough. When it came to like microneedling and with my, my red light therapy, therapy mask, yeah, I was consistent. I probably used the mask twice a week and micro needled or derma rolla, whatever you want to call it, 5 days a week. I'm still doing it. I don't think the month has been enough to see some results, because what I'm trying to do is get rid of or minimize, I won't get rid of, I'll minimize some of those, bigger lines and wrinkles I have. I'm going to give it another month and I'll do a video showing side-by-side comparison to see, did it make a difference? Is it worth it? Alcohol. I'm happy to report that I went through the full 31 days alcohol-free. I'm not going to say it was easy peasy, because, we had our Canadian Thanksgiving and I had my whole family. And it would have been nice to have a glass of wine with them. Or there were some other occasions where, it'd be really nice to have a glass of wine, but I didn't. And I'm happy. I'm happy that I made it through the month. And there were some things that, I noticed during this month. First of all, I woke up with a headache, big headache, almost every day for the first week. Like, I was like, what the heck is going on? Like, my head was just like pounding. But that went away, completely went away after that first week. I guess maybe it's all the bad stuff exiting the system. I noticed, well, my strength in the gym. Like I just felt I was stronger. Yes, consistency helps, but also just not having any alcohol, I really felt I was more energized, that I really could focus better, and that I could, really lift heavier weights. I also found that I had a lot of mental clarity. There was no fogginess, no fuzziness. My mood was fantastic the whole month. My sleep, my sleep normally is okay. I found at the beginning, like I was maybe waking up a little more often than usual and having a harder time falling asleep. But as the month progressed, I still woke up. I still had to kind of go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. But I found myself being able to fall asleep a bit faster. So I think, the sleep, I think that just might take a little longer to, get better and better. In terms of weight, well, I didn't lose any weight, but I feel that I'm leaner. I did some measurements and I've lost about 1 inch off my waist and my abdomen, which is terrific. So while the scale hasn't really moved, I feel I've lost some inches. And I think that, well, number one, attribute that to less calories, obviously. And at the same time, lifting stronger weights, I'm starting to build that muscle, which is all really, really good. As well, I noticed that my runs were better. Now that could be, well, partly because I'm not having any alcohol, but also too, I really think walking with my vest, 20 pounds extra for an hour and a half, 4 or 5 times a week, I think that's helped me with my runs, because my runs, well, I didn't necessarily feel faster. I did feel better. I just felt my runs were better than they had been in a long time. Another really positive thing that happened was my blood pressure. My blood pressure was creeping up to 132, 33 over 94. And for me, that was oh, that's not good, because I've always been a kind of 120 over 80 gal my whole life. So I was very happy. I just did my blood pressure this morning. I'll put a picture here and it's back down to normal. So it's that's excellent. And the last thing, I saved money. I'm not out there buying wine, a few bottles a week, saving money, because wine these days, is expensive, and I like good wines, so I'm spending upwards of $20 a bottle. So that's a lot of money spent on something that I don't really need to spend my money on. One thing too that really helped me during the month of October was I joined a Facebook group called Sober October. It's a smallish group. There were probably 700 members, but oh my goodness, this was such an encouraging, positive group. If somebody had a bad day or wanted to vent about something, nobody was mean at all. Everybody was encouraging and positive. If I said, I'm on day whatever, alcohol free, feeling great, I get so many likes and so many comments, way to go, that kind of thing. And I really felt that was just another level of accountability. I was, in terms of accountability, I did post that, I made a YouTube video saying I'm doing this for the month. I told people, my family, I'm doing this. But then this other group was just, like I say, just at another level of accountability. And I really think that really helped a lot. Anyways, that's it for today. Thanks for listening. I'd love it if you subscribed, and because that way you'll be notified every time I post a new video. You take care now and have a wonderful day.